Hey guys, how's it going? It's grocery haul time. Got home with all the stuff. I took 3 of the kiddos with me. Micah was going to go too, but he stayed behind, so I had Rain, Blake, and Taya. And we got it all knocked out. We ran to Costco, picked up our Walmart order, and then went ahead and stopped at Aldi, which isn't a regular stop for us. Sometimes I wish it was. They've got stuff I like, but I can't justify going there too often. So let me show you what we got, and then I'll run through totals with you at the end. And here is what we've got. Coming down to this end by the window where it's super bright, we have got 4 things of caramel almond milk creamer, 2 things of sweet and creamy, and 2 things of vanilla, all the Silk brand. Thing of coffee filters. We had to recently get a new coffee pot, so we're getting different coffee filters now. I will have to weigh in on my opinion of the coffee pot later on. We are really liking it. It's just got some learning curves. So there's that. I've got some of my Toasted Southern Pecan coffee. Shawn is really well set on coffee because I accidentally kept buying it thinking he needed more, and it turns out he didn't. So he's stocked up for a while. You're probably going to hear Mr. Diogi outside barking because he hears something out there. Probably me talking in here. Thing of cotton rounds to use with nail polish remover. 1 gallon of milk. Tzatziki sauce. We actually ran out of milk for once, so we haven't had any in 2 days. I debated on getting 2 gallons, but I know us, we just won't use it. So 1 is plenty. Box of the Kerrygold Irish butter there. Thing of the kielbasa roasted garlic sausages. Thing of Polish sausages. Got some onion powder. We don't use a ton of it, but I do use it in my taco seasoning, and finally ran out of what we had. So there is that. Got 2 different kinds of the Irish cheddar, mature and vintage. I always thought it was Kerrygold. It just now dawned on me. Similar image, but not exactly the same. And I don't know what brand. Emporium Selection, I guess. Yeah, that's from Aldi, along with the cheese fries. I do like to get a couple of their cheeses when I go there because they are really good for that. I'm going to come back up here. 2 loaves of Sara Lee white bread. I'm just over the issues we've had with Country Hearth. Chocolate crepes. It's sitting up there. I let the kids dig into it while we were out before we got back because they were getting very hungry, and it was something I could easily feed them in the van. Thing of toilet paper. They didn't have my regular red package. All they had was blue and a very small selection of it. So I took what we could get for now, and well, that's what I got. Back here really quick, we've got a box of the single pizzas, box of the Supreme cauliflower crust, box of the Milton's Meat Lovers cauliflower crust. I don't know if you can see that down in there. Thing of chicken melts, and then over at Aldi I grabbed their cauliflower pizza. The Mama Cozy's, those are really good. There's 2 margarita and 2 cheese pizzas. Again, that's one of the things I like to grab if I manage to go to Aldi. Coming back over here, I've got some chicken nuggets, a thing of frozen chicken breasts. I did grab a package of roast. I really hummed and hawed for a while on that, and then decided ultimately to go for it. A single Lunchable. The other 3 ate theirs in the van for lunch on our way home. So there were 4 of them. Since Micah wasn't with, the one I had ordered for him didn't get eaten yet. Mini pepperonis, 2 things of turkey pepperonis because we have homemade pizzas coming up on our meal plan. Saw these milk chocolate pistachios at Costco, and they looked super yummy. They did have a Death Star, so I figured I'd grab them. Thing of baby carrots. Guys, I'm going to zigzag a little bit all over here. I've got 3 bunches of organic bananas. I do have some Dish Daddy sponges right there. Over here I do have 2 things of panko. I was going to just get regular plain panko, but they had the Kinder's crispy panko blend. There's Parmesan and herb and Italian herb. So I figured I'd get both of those because we're going to be making some pizza pasta coming up. Crumbled bacon. 2 things of basil pesto to make pesto pasta with. I was going to be on the meal plan. It is actually going to be for tonight because one of the kiddos who was helping me load stuff in the van didn't realize it was a cold item. So it went into a regular bag with other things. So it was still cool to the touch, but definitely not cold anymore. Because it sat out basically for as long as it did, we will be making that here in like the next 2 hours. So we're going to go ahead and have that. 2 boxes of jambalaya. Haven't had it in a while. I thought it sounded good, even though Ciara's not here and she's Her and Blake are the ones that tend to love it the most with me. So there is that. We've got 2 bags of Cosmic Crisp apples. We do still have some other apples left, but I know the kids like them, especially as it's warmed up. I'm pretty sure they're going to start taking them outside for snacks again. 2 things of taco sauce. We managed to completely run out. I don't know why it's focusing on the Zatarain's and not that. So when we had tacos last night, we had no taco sauce for them. And that's one of those pitfalls when the kids fail to put things on the list when they take the last of something. I have 6 jars of, you can't even see the label there, it's marinara sauce. Just the Kirkland brand, because several things on the meal plan have that on there, and we needed more anyhow. So I got 2 packs. Down here, the organic creamy tomato with basil sauce. Guys, this just sounded absolutely amazing to put with some chicken and pasta. I just thought it sounded really good. I don't know if the kids will care for it, but that's okay because I thought it sounded good. 2 jars of the Ragu double cheddar cheese sauce. The last time we got that, it came in boxes. I found the jars again. I don't know what's up with the 2 different things. They've slightly different ounces. And only one or the other seems to be available at any given time. So there's that. I use it for the pizza pasta, which I don't know if I've ever shown you guys. So I will have to try and do a video with that one too. We've got some naan over here. Going shopping with kids. They started asking for a lot of stuff, and naan was one of them. So we got that. We've got a flat of tomatoes, thing of artisan romaine. They had the regular full-size romaine lettuce heads, and then the artisan. They were the same price per ounce. These ones looked better. I have no idea what the true difference is between the two, other than these were smaller. So there's that. I've got 2 flats of eggs there. Thing of donuts. I actually planned on feeding the kids in the van, but they'd eaten all those crepes already, so I did not. 2 things of raspberries. Thing of blueberries. 2 things of strawberries. Wow, I am like really close on this stuff. Anyhow, moving on. 2 things of Dino and Dragon fruit snacks. We don't normally get that kind of stuff, but I saw them at Aldi, and since their store brand stuff, if you guys did not know this, does not have food dyes, which is a huge thing for us. We prefer to avoid that. We don't do a whole lot of gummies for the kids in general, just to avoid cavities. But every now and then I do get them as a treat. You guys have seen that in the past. But I found those ones. The Good Thins, Garden Veggie. These are super yummy crackers. I like to put it with a little bit of cheese and a slice of lunch meat. Makes a nice snack for myself or for a meal. 3 boxes of the Aldi's vanilla wafers. The kids have been on a vanilla wafer kick. They're liking that with Nutella better than animal crackers lately for their Saturday treat snack. And so I obliged and we went ahead and got that. Coming back up here, I've got 2 boxes of chocolate Cheerios, 2 boxes of the fruity Cheerios, and they are putting all sorts of other stuff on the boxes for those right now. The Dino Bites to put up in the cupboard as a treat. 2 things of Waffle Crunch. Gosh, I'm gonna have to walk over here just so you guys can see this. 1 thing of Honey Buzzers. Back here, I've got a thing of tzatziki chips again. I let the kids that were with me help pick out some chips. 1 of them wanted tzatziki. 2 of them wanted spicy dill pickle chips from Miss Vicky's. Shawn likes the sweet potato chips, so I grabbed him one of those. And then since I was at Aldi, and again, no food dyes, I grabbed 2 bags of the cheese puff corn. Whew, that is what I've got. I did buy a couple of items in the Aldi aisle of shame, but that is not grocery stuff and will be deducted from the grocery total before I tell you guys about it. Anyhow, I'm going to get this put away and we'll talk totals in just a moment. Okay guys, well, I'm keeping it true to form. I am out in my garage closing this out on a different day because I realized I didn't get to it on the day of grocery shopping, and I need to get this video edited and up for you guys, which I haven't been doing. I'm going to do a separate one that will also go up maybe even the same day. I don't know. Yeah. Explaining my weird absence again. And what's going to be coming up in the coming months, weeks, that will have more moments. Anyhow, so hanging out in my garage, getting this done before I head to bed here, because it is after 10 o'clock at night, and I want to get this up for you guys. This week, now this was our standard 2-week grocery shopping, which is standard. We did the 3 weeks, guys. I'm not going to do the 3 weeks again. I'm not going to stretch it to a month. I can't. There's too many things I realized we were running out of. I've really gotten it down to the every 2 weeks. I can cut our budget down even more doing the every 2 weeks if I stay truly on top of my meal planning, and make sure I'm working through my pantry, because this last time I still had stuff in my pantry I could work through, but we had crucial items that we use on a regular basis that we were running out of. Not to mention the produce and all of that, and the things that we couldn't wait until the next time we went for groceries to get, like coffee creamer, produce, some of that stuff. It wasn't feasible. It was worth trying. And if you guys want to try it and see if it works for you, go for it. I mean, there are others who do like farther spread out, like Sarah from Our Tribe of Many, for example, does once a month for their major groceries. I have a feeling they get produce more than that, but that's just a guess on my part. I don't know. Anyhow, that said, our 2 week total, $725.32. That's what I spent. Now I'm going to go ahead and, because it is late and I don't feel like doing the math in my head, that's $362 and change per week is what that breaks down to for 10 of us. Now, I say 10 of us. As you guys know, Ciara's been out of the country. Pretty sure I told you guys she's out of the country, or I did it in a video I haven't edited and uploaded, but she's been out of the country. So there's technically only 9 of us here right now. Either way, doesn't matter. That's a lot of us for that amount of money a week to feed us all and feed us well. And yes, we've got extra food. Yes, our pantry is staying full. Our freezers are staying full. We are working through stuff, but we've got stuff that does carry over, which affects what I need to buy each time. I could have saved $100 off of that if I had not gone to Aldi. Now, technically, I went to Aldi just for the vanilla wafers because the kids wanted them. I wanted to get them there, and there was other stuff I wanted to look for. The stuff I got from Aldi, we did not need, but we got. And actually, of that total, it just now dawned on me, and I'm going to see here if I can adjust this in my calculator. So guys, without thinking, I just added totals together, but there were things I bought at Aldi that were not food related. They weren't groceries. I picked up some stuff from the Aisle of Shame. I may have said that when I was showing you everything. I can think of $27 worth right off the top of my head. I got 2 different sets of produce wash bowls, colanders. Those were 10 each. Got 2 of those sets. And then a water bottle for our extra kiddo who needed another water bottle replaced for school. And it was, I think, $6.99. So basically $7. And I'm pretty sure there was something else in there too. But I can deduct the $27 at a minimum off of our total. That brings it down to $698.32 for 2 weeks worth of groceries for the 9 of us that are here. Guys, I can't beat it. Now, I did buy plenty the time prior when I stretched it for the 3 weeks. So that's not super surprising either. This coming time, I will be going to Sam's Club. Sam's Club always runs us more, just because we tend to get more meat and stuff when we go there. But we'll see how that plays out. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. But that's our total. That's what I got. It's late and I can't keep my train of thought. Anyhow, guys, that's where it's at. I really hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. I'll see you in the next one.